classes. This is Regina. You know me as Miss Regina, and I am one of the Sunday school teachers. Like you, I'm here at home. You can see my little dog here. I have another dog behind me. It's kind of nice and cozy, but it's kind of weird also to not be able to go to Sunday school, not to be able to see you, and missing out on church and Sunday school. I thought I'll reach out to you over Facebook and see how this works. So this is our first Sunday school lesson over Facebook. You know, right now a lot of people are stuck at home. Many are scared and many are getting annoyed with each other. I don't know if that ever happens to you, but in my family, if we get stuck together a lot, it can be at sometimes annoying, and you might hear my family's noises in the background. Why are people so anxious, worried? They're worried because they don't know what's going to happen next. They're worried about their health. They're worried about how this will all play out. And because of that, it is sometimes good to think about what do people do that are people of faith when they're worried, besides having a wonderful dogs. When things are scary, let us remember that God will be with us always. Let us pray to God. Let us have faith and tell God what is on our mind. Praying means talking to God, out loud or in your thoughts. So it depends how you feel more comfortable. Prayers can be very fancy, but they can also be very simple, and both of them are just fine. When we are worried and scared, prayer helps us connect with God and feel calmer. Prayer helps us realize that God is always with us. If you don't know what to say, Jesus told us we should use the Lord's Prayer, and we have sung the Lord's Prayer in Sunday school. So you may remember it, but I will try to add to this video Tor singing the Lord's Prayer, and maybe you can sing along with it. Tor is my husband. So let us remember that God is always with us. And we can make a craft. Usually in Sunday school we make a craft. I have picked out for you today a thing called the God's Eye. It's a very simple little craft and reminds us that God is always present. It is centuries old as a method of making this, and you can use all kinds of different things. So I'm going to put the dog down, and I'm going to show you a couple of things. You can use yarn, leftover yarn. Here's some of my yarn. You could use leftover ribbon. And if you have none of that, you can even use good old string. You need to create a cross with two sticks. So, what do you have laying around at home that might make a good stick? I got some leftover chopsticks. That would work pretty good. But I went out in the backyard and I just found two sticks. Here's my sticks. So the first thing you need to do, which is the most tricky, is to tie your sticks together so they form a cross. Can be a little messy in the back. Don't worry about it. At the end, you can kind of chop off the loose ends. Tying them together might take a little teamwork, so ask somebody in your family to help you out. Once you do that, you take the string and you make sure that you wrap it to the front. So you string it just around, let me see, you just go around and around, always in the front. See, doing that backwards is kind of interesting. And you go round and round, always in the same direction, always on the front, and you get this design. Always with you. So I want you to remember today and always that your Sunday school friends and your Sunday school teachers miss you and love you. That Pastor Matt misses you and loves you, and that God, no matter where we are, is always with you and loves you always.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on the earth as it is in heaven. So give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us all our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all that is evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever.